Hi, I'm Joe Vecchiarelli, and today we are going to learn how to drape a pair of pants and draw it out as a pattern from the muslin. So I'm going to be giving you a lot of measurements today based on a size 10 body form, and if whatever size you are, you could apply these same measurements the same way to do what we're doing today. And I'm sure you're going to get the exact same fitting that I'm going to show you about today, okay? So we're going to write these down, and very important, okay? A lot of key measurements here in the beginning, but it's going to go pretty quickly. So from the crotch, center crotch to waist, this happens to be a 12 inches from here to here. Then we take the inseam to the side seam. That happens to be 11.5 inches. Inseam at the crotch to the outseam on the body form, or your leg, okay? The side seam, 11.5 inches. Waist to ankle, okay, is 41 inches on this size 10. Ankle circumference on this form happens to be 9 inches. So if you write all those measurements down, now I'm going to show you how to develop a pant pattern from a drape, and then we'll take that drape and put it on the body form. Sound great? Great, let's get started. It's going to be fun. Okay, so remember we talked about the body form in previous sessions. This is the grain line, okay? This is grain line on the body form, and it's of course marked with draping tape, and this is your center crotch measurement, center seam, okay? So I've taken a piece of muslin, 45 by 50, okay? 45 wide by 50, and basically what we've done is we've cut it in half, and we've got 22.5 by 50. Why? One for the front and one for the back. Pretty good, huh? Okay, great. So what we've done is we've taken that 22.5 muslin and we've folded it in half and we formed a grain line down center, okay? That's what you see right here on the muslin. I've already formulated it for you, okay? The very first thing is we drop down the muslin and we're gonna mark it waistline. Just any amount of 2-3 inches off the top of the muslin, okay? Put that waistline, and then from waistline down, we're gonna mark it basically 41 inches and mark it, okay? Okay, so now we know the length of the pant, okay? Then we're gonna, remember that crotch measurement we talked about? Okay, so what we're gonna do is take that 11 inches and we're gonna make a pair of pants. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little L square, okay? And we're gonna mark it, keep the L square perfectly straight on grain line, mark it 5.5 on one side and 5.5 on the other side gives us what? 11 inches, okay? So let's mark that. Let's do this, 5.5 marked, and take that all the way down. Let's go ahead and make sure that's straight and square, nice and square. And now we've got our perfectly crotch line measured, okay? Let's do the same over here for the ankle. Remember I gave you 9 inches, 4.5 and 4.5, okay? We are creating the pant leg. So we're gonna take 4.5, okay, mark it, and we're gonna take it 4.5, keep it square to the grain line, the square, very important, and we're gonna mark it 4.5. Okay, so now we've got the ankle measurement. Hello, it's formulating already. So then we're gonna take our nice straight edge ruler and we're gonna connect the pant leg, okay? Just let's connect it real quick. Nice and dark so you can see it. Let's do the other side. Take it out and we're gonna mark it. And now we've already got the pant leg drafted, okay? Now remember that 12 inches that we talked about there? So we gotta get 12 inches here for what? I'll show you in a second, okay? So let's get that marked up 12 inches, okay? Let's get that marked up 12 inches, okay? We wanna kinda keep it straight up, okay? Mark it 12 inches, okay? And then from that 12 inches, we're gonna actually bring it in 1 inch. Let's bring it in 1 inch at the top. Okay, let's bring it in 1 inch, and I'll explain to you why. Okay, so when we bring it straight up to 12 inches and we bring it in 1 inch, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna make that curve, okay? And this is what this ruler is gonna do. It's gonna make a nice little hip curve for your pants. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. And now we've got a curve. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, hello, okay. Let's get the crotch done. So on the crotch, basically what we're gonna do is we are gonna come in, and I'll get another ruler right here. We're gonna come in 2.5 inches. We're gonna come in 2.5 inches. There's 2.5, mark it. And then we're gonna come up, how many inches to the top? 12 inches, remember? Okay, so let's come up 12 inches. Let's use the square, so we want it nice and square, okay? And this is a 12-inch L square, so I can go clear to the top. Okay, and now we're starting to formulate a little bit of a curve. Let's do the crotch, okay, with the nice little French curve, okay. Got my crotch measurement there, and now we're gonna use the curve ruler because we got to get the curve on there, okay. Let's get that done. Get that lined up. So now we've got your perfectly square up top pants. So what we're gonna do now, the other side of the pant, I'm gonna make it real simple for you guys. Watch. Basically what we're gonna do is get the back side, and we're gonna put the bottom piece on first, okay? Bottom piece on first, okay? Get the top piece done. Okay. And we're gonna line it up. Get it nice lined up. What we're doing is we're lining up the grain line on the bottom to the top. So I've literally lined up the grain line on the pant. And guess what? I'm gonna copy what we just did, okay? Except for a couple spots, okay? So let's quickly get this drafted, okay? And literally, I'm just copying the bottom front piece. And we're gonna do this, okay? And basically, from here, let's get this drafted here, okay? Okay, so we've got that all established. Now, we need to add back ease. So I'm gonna kind of mimic where the front was, the front panel. So you can kind of see that. And what we're gonna do is on this, we're gonna add 1 3/4 inches for the back ease, all the way across the back. Okay. And we'll get this squared away here. Real quick like. We'll get that all drawn up. Bring that over. Okay. And let's bring the bottom ankle in. Okay. And basically on the back, we're gonna come in from what I've done is I added the ease, right? Now we're gonna do the crotch development, and we're gonna bring that in 2 3/4 inches. 2, okay, done. Bring that up with the piece here, and basically like that, okay? And let's figure this up real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and get that crotch done real quick. Okay, we got the back crotch. Let's get that top. We bring that up 3/4 inch because we want the back rise, okay? Bring that. We have just completed our back pattern. Let's go ahead and take that muslin that's already been pre-done. Bring it on the form. Okay. And we're going to get it all pinned up here real quickly. Okay. Pinned up there. Pull it up nice and snug, making sure grain line's straight. Okay. Get the back pulled up. Okay. Get the back pulled up and get it pinned. And now we've got a perfectly balanced muslin on the form. And now with this particular drape, you could do different types of pants based on how much fabric you want on the outside, how much fabric you want on the inside by pinching it and redrafting off your leg or your pant form where you want the pant. If you're doing a pair of palazzos, 70% out, 30% in by redrafting that dart leg. If you want the skinny legs, all you're going to do is bring that drape together, keeping that grain line straight all the way down, okay? And redrafting your dart legs based on your skinny legs. And of course, if you want straight legs, you're going to come in about a balance all the way down. So there you have it. You got your palazzos, skinny legs, and straight leg pants off of one drape. 3 patterns based off the key measurements that I've given you today. So we'll be right back with the finished garment with the pant drape we did today and what we did on the bodice the previous time. So as promised, here's the finished garment that we've done. And basically what we've done is we've taken the top drape that we did. Here's the bodice, the pant that we just formulated today. All I've done is added a simple piece of fabric here from the princess seam down, follow the grain line to the side seam. I sandwiched it in to give it kind of a nice little flare, and you have a fabulous little jumpsuit with the palazzo pant. Isn't that fabulous?